যদি না হতো না রাত্রে হলে অনেক লোকের ক্ষয়ক্ষতি হতো।
If it haven't struck during the daytime, a lot of people would have died. But it happened during morning, daytime. That's why many people were saved, at least, because they could see things around.
ঘরের সীমানা ছিল ওই যে ওই পাথর টাথরগুলোই দেখা যায় না।
Well, you see slabs, right? The house, the boundaries were there because of water.
Can they feel the difference in the weather during last years?
He's saying that before that time the weather was more mild, but in recent times they encounter more sharp winters, more sharp drop of temperatures, and more droughts. And before that he never had droughts like this, but now it's becoming common now, because nowadays we see droughts every season.
Okay, and how does he see his future? I mean, about the weather.
সেই কারণে এগুলো দেখা যাচ্ছে।
So he's saying that he receives news from radio and television where it's broadcasted that the population of trees over here is decreasing a lot. Okay, due to various reasons, due to storms, cyclones, and also human reasons. People cut down trees. So this is one of the cause. He thinks that's why this strong extreme weathers. And he's saying that in future it might be deteriorating.
সেখানে গিয়ে স্কুল কলেজ রয়েছে এখান থেকে বাজু হয় হ্যাঁ সেখানে বাড়ি করি
Because of this river eating up land, and also these extreme weathers, and also the cyclones, because the weather and the tides, they actually dispersed to up region, to the northern parts. I mean, they went up. The fear of tiger and the fear of pirates were always there. It existed. So people usually it's their choice not to live nearby, because many people are shot by pirates. But after these storms and everything, many had to give up and then just go, and they went to some new mills that's been built in the port region. New mills. So what they do is they have completely changed their profession now. They're no more fishermen. They just work there as daily labor in the mills port. And some of them also have gone to Dhaka. And they work as the building of buildings, and Dhaka and also to other parts. Khulna. The people who stays back, right? They go really deep into the sea to hunt for fish. Some of them say we don't want to go because of all the fears and everything, and because of the storm, because they are unprotected in the sea, but still they have to go because there's no other way to provide them a living.
I mean, the main emphasis of NGOs and donors is adaptation, how people are going to cope with sea level rise, which is again, I mean, you have damaged the land of people, and then you are asking them to adopt adaptation techniques, but you are not changing your behavior. You are doing the same thing you did in the past, like prawn aquaculture. Who benefit from prawn aquaculture? So this is a big joke with the local communities. I mean, the people, if you go there, they don't want prawn aquaculture. We are engaged in actions that have caused a lot of trouble, but I mean, the outside influences, like say World Bank, Asian Development Bank, many bilateral donors have funded projects and actions for which we have lost maybe 200,000 hectares of mangroves, and donors have a big interest in prawn aquaculture. To give a specific example, which has proven to be very damaging for the coast. And then those who are in the front line in discussion on climate change, many of them have been consultants and allies with the companies, coal companies, gas companies. So, I mean, we need to see who set the agenda around climate change.
সেই হইতেই পর্যন্তই করে তাই
So what happened is during Cedar, the whole
Our Bantu
structure of
Valley.
the house got crumpled as you see like this, and then they escaped to the cyclone center. She, her granddaughter, and everyone, and then she did not get. Evidently, we can see she did not get any support from anywhere. So this is how the situation is still today. It's like 4 years after Cedar. It's been same affected. And then she's crying because she cannot afford to have education, meals, or anything as the rights we have as a citizen to live.
আমার বাড়ি থেকে গুলি হরিয়ে মার গেলাম আমরা কি করি খামু আমার গয় ওরাই লুসমেন
Okay, so she said that basically she does not, people residing here does not have any land,
এই জানা লোক
does not have any pond for fishing, for growing fish, or land for cultivation of crops, and they are not allowed to
কিছু করিয়ে খাইতে
fish
যাই না আমরা
in
কি করিয়ে
the
খামু
main river. They have this restrictions by the government and the people, so they have actually no means to survive, to make a living. They sometimes go there for craft fishing,
হাসিনা কয় লুসমেন লুসমেন
Then
লুসমেন
again-
আমরা বলে লুসমেন
and again they are also termed as refugees by some of the government officials. So she is saying like that. Now she also added that it's better for them to die by die on guns than to survive like this.
If climate change will continue in the same way, sea levels could rise up to a meter. If this happens, low-lying countries such as Bangladesh and the Netherlands could find much more of their territory underwater. Bangladesh is extremely vulnerable, and there is a major moral issue, because climate change is not a problem that Bangladesh people have caused, but today they are the ones who are the most affected by that. Bangladeshi families escaping floods and droughts have already slipped over the Indian border to swell the towns of Delhi, Bombay and Calcutta. Climate refugees is a term we are going to hear much more often in the future. But the question is, where will they go to, and whose responsibility is to take care of them?